Leo said he has not seen Titanic, so you need to take him
He's
to the cinema.
Seen it. He saw it at the premiere in Tokyo. At least I know he's seen it once.
Then.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
This is your last stop, though, right?
Second to last.
Second last stop.
Oh.
Actually, no. Then it's New York this afternoon, and then back to L.A. And then I can't tell you where I'm going after that because that's secret.
A little secret.
I like that.
Jace, I gotta tell you, I was talking to Carlos about this, but every time I come out of watching Avatar, you take us to a place where we understand there's more out there. There's possibilities, there's so much to see in the world, new people to meet. So I just want to say thank you for taking us to a place to understand there is more.
Well, thank you.
Really
Thank you.
appreciate
We try to paint on a big canvas. We try to absorb you into a story.
Yeah.
It's not just of a world, it's of a specific family and these specific characters. And, with the new one, it's really the end of this saga. I think I mentioned that last night to the audience at the IMAX theater, which was great. I mean, they were super enthusiastic.
Yeah.
We try to do something special in the theater. That we try to make an Avatar movie not look and feel like other movies.
Yeah.
So that it has a little bit of an out-of-body, almost kind of lucid dream state kind of feeling, and yet feel real. But it's an impossible real.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like mountains don't really float, and people don't really have eyes that are so big.
The characters themselves do ride that line between people that you know in life and characters that you could never imagine ever meeting. And the one that's introduced in this film is so striking, so startling. And when we walked out of theater
Who is she
during our
based on?
screening,
Like, where did she come from? Yeah.
because everyone was talking about her. It was the number one thing that we were all talking about.
Well, it all comes from the imagination. I don't remember the exact moment I thought up this character, but it was sort of like, okay, who are these people that are going to be adversarial, and why do they not believe in Awa anymore? What has traumatized them? And okay, who's their leader? Probably should be female. And then she starts to come into focus, and I start to write the character. And the writing is a process of coming far more into focus. The next step is now I go to my character designers and I say, all right, start painting. Show me what she looks like. And some of these gestures that are part, like her feathered headdress and her kind of reverse mohawk where she's shaved down the middle and the red stripe, a lot of those things came very early on from a designer named Joe Pepe. I mean, even before I had cast her, right? So I had this image. And then, as the actresses would come into audition, I say, this is what she's going to look like. And they're like, whoa. And then, all right, and then now take that, now run with that, right?
Yeah.
And Oona Chaplin just did the most amazing audition. We worked together for, I think, almost a couple of hours. And she seemed to understand the character better than everybody else I'd seen. Even though I had seen women that I had wanted to work with that were really established stars, Oona had something around that character that she understood. She understood the dynamics of power, sensuality, but also the kind of almost Amazon quality. By Amazon, I mean that kind of stoic, fierce warrior, and the dynamics of how it's theater for her. It's theater for her to be this leader that all of her people look up to. I don't know if you noticed in the film, but the other Ash people, even if they're taller than her, they always crouch a little bit.
Very true.
Now, they're not crouching because they're simian or they're walking on their hands. They're crouching because she doesn't let anybody be taller than her. And the first time she's ever been eye level with anybody is Colonel Quaritch, because he ain't bowing down.
Yes.
That was a great storyline. I love that storyline.
That's fascinating for her, right? What she's always wanted, which he intuited, because he was in an altered state of awareness, is you want somebody to be your equal, and you've never found it. And he had the confidence, plus he was stoned out of his mind to just say it.
Extra confidence. A little extra confidence.
When you make a world like this, and you created this world, have you ever thought about creating a character of yourself, or one for yourself?
Oh, I'm in all the characters.
You are in all
of course.
the characters. Very well. Yes.
I think I relate to some more closely, like Jake as a father, wrestling with the issues of, being a disciplinarian father who's trying to keep his kids alive in a war zone. But I make up all these people, so there's little bits of me in all of them. which is fun. That's the part of writing that I enjoy. I mean, writing it's a solitary practice. I mean, I did work with other screenwriters on this film, but all the original gestures that I brought in to confront them with, are created in a solo space.
Oh, that's
So,
special.
yeah.
And I love the way you're making people go back to the cinema. Like, it was so special for us to be all together to watch this
100%.
film.
Great.
And recently, Leo said he has not seen Titanic, so you need to take him
He's
to the cinema.
seen it. He saw it at the premiere in Tokyo. At least I know
He
he's seen
did
it once.
then.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
Thank you for everything. Really appreciate it.
Yeah.
Congratulations. Yeah.